Hey, my viewers. Advertising is probably the most expensive industry in the world right now, above music, above tech. We live in a capitalist society. Capitalism requires innovation in terms of products. And how are you going to sell your product to the masses if the masses don't even know what your product is? Exactly. You create an advertisement, usually in the form of a commercial, because a commercial is more likely to be paid attention to than, say, a flyer and sticks in people's heads. But how do you make a commercial that really sticks in people's heads? Well, you could make a very interesting commercial, like the Terry Crews Old Spice commercials, which were
in a can.
Another way you can do it is through music, because music can make you happy, which means that you can trust the company more, which means that you are more likely to buy their product. Now, the most basic way to use music in a commercial is to just put a happy song in a commercial, but everybody can do that. Where it gets more interesting is when you put celebrities in commercials. Celebrities make you pay more attention. When you see a celebrity you like in your commercial, you automatically pay more attention to it, and the commercial becomes more memorable. But the thing about those commercials is that not all people care about celebrities. If you shove a Katy Perry takeaway.com commercial into my YouTube, I'll just cringe because I don't listen to her and I hate her. And I bet that's the case for 99% of the people watching, because nobody listens to Katy Perry now. Nobody cares about Katy Perry. She fell off. So how do you lower that number? Well, you could try ad targeting, but algorithms are hard. So an almost guaranteed method for lowering that number is if you get the celebrities to do the commercial for you on their own platforms, because think about it, the people sitting on their platforms are going to most likely care for the celebrity since they are the ones watching, so they'll be more likely to buy the product. And that's how influencer sponsorships were born. But of those influencers, there is one man, one legend that managed to outdo every YouTuber sponsorship by a mile. One man that made the most groundbreaking advertisement in terms of financial success and surprisingfulness. And that guy is the famous Russian rapper Morgenstern.
Вот эта вот хуйня на мне вся, вот это. Дороже твоей хаты стоит. Я очень люблю русскую аудиторию за то, что она тупая, пиздец.
Когда последний раз такое дерьмо в тебе было?
Да не знаю, месяц назад, наверное.
Че это было?
Порошок ебаный.
Кокаин?
Нет, не кокаин хуйня. Это кокаин слишком романтизирован. Мы, блядь, нормальные пацаны, любим, когда ебашат. Поэтому что хуячим? Мифедрон.
Now you're looking at this guy, and you're like, who is this doofus? But I can assure you that this man is a mastermind. Okay, first of all, before him, I didn't listen to Russian music. I live in Luxembourg, and I don't have Russian friends. So while I knew that people were blasting Taylor Swift Blank Space on buses, I couldn't imagine what people listened to back in Russia. But whenever I was in Russia, I always had to sit 3 hours in a taxi to go from my grandmother's house to my summer house. And when I did that, the taxi driver always blasted some major Russian radio. And all of the songs on there were some disgusting, idiotic club songs that I always got pissed listening to. Like, actually, not a single song resonated with me. I know that you're gonna say, well, Matfey, popular doesn't equal good. And yeah, I also believe that, but if I could occasionally bump into some Taylor Swift, to some Chainsmokers, this was 24/7 garbage. Now, a big factor for the reason that it sounded garbage to me came from the fact that I listened much more to rap than I listened to pop. I rarely hear anything that I like on the bus. And since pop is, well, most likely worse in Russia than in Luxembourg, much less songs resonated with me. But rap in Russia was even worse than pop in Russia. I mean, on Russian YouTube, literally everyone was making jokes about it being hot garbage. And so I was like, well, then I'm not gonna listen to it. And that suspicion was only confirmed when a rapper named Face dropped a track named Burger with the very catchy lyrics of "Еду в магазин Gucci в Санкт-Петербурге. Бургер. Она жрет мой хуй, как будто это ой." Those lyrics repeat 8 times, and only for a short while do they switch to something different, but something equally as trash. And that became the most popular rap track in the Russian Federation in that season. And when I saw that this sad, low-pump ripoff became the most popular rap song in the Russian Federation, I lost all hope for Russian rap. But then at the beginning of 2021, my cousin sent me a parody video using the melody of a song by a rapper named Morgenstern. When I heard that melody, I was like, wait, this actually sounds decent. So I went on his video and I was literally impressed. Like, obviously the rap song wasn't some kind of masterpiece, it was really trashy, but I was shocked to find that a Russian made an actual decent rap song that sounds different to the American songs and actually gave me somewhat of a unique listening experience. And thus I became a Morgenstern fan. I mean, I know his music is dumb and it's trashy and, you know, his lyrics are just like, I mean, what is this, man? And he looks trashy and it's stupid, but his music just slaps. It just does. And in no way like Western rap music slaps. It is a unique experience, and even now that I've grown out of that phase, if I want to hear some good old-fashioned 6ix9ine trash in my ears, minus the yelling, I go listen to him. Now, Morgenstern's entire shtick is that he loves money. That's his entire personality. Like, seriously, 27 of the 29 most viewed music videos on his channel have been flexing his material wealth somehow. Even in the song where he called for the stopping of the Russian-Ukrainian war, he flexed his Cartier watch in the first line. It's like that guy on YouTube, listening to 6ix9ine until he yells. Yeah, listening to Morgenstern until he flexes. Yo, guys, so today I'm going to be listening to Morgenstern until I hear him flex. Then the video ends. Let's go. And the 2 other videos where he doesn't flex are feature videos, in which the feature flexes for him, and he has way less lines than the feature, which means he has less of an opportunity to flex. And most of his songs have him start flexing his wealth with the first line. And this guy will do anything to acquire more wealth, including YouTube sponsorships. Now, alright, so this guy one day posts a video on his Instagram where he has a bald head and he's sitting in front of a bunch of soldiers and playing the guitar to entertain them. Now, there's a common joke in Russia, you know, all those young people making vlogs, filming music videos, it's all good. But when are they gonna go to the army? It's a mandatory conscription in Russia. And so this got a lot of people hyped up, like, wow, did Morgenstern finally go to the army? Finally got busted by the feds, if you know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people thought it was fake, but still, what if it wasn't? There was a lot of hype around this matter as people awaited further information to come out. Then he uploads a video on his channel simply titled Я в армии, which means I'm in the army. Of course, with a title like that, a lot of people clicked and noticed that it was actually a music video in which fans for the first time in a while heard the familiar Slava, что ты сделал? Slava Merlo was the producer behind many Morgenstern hits. Slava Merlo helped Morgenstern tremendously in achieving success, and you can see that when they started working together, Morgenstern's sound changed a lot and became more unique and modern. And with Morgenstern promoting him everywhere, basically saying that he is the real mastermind behind all those beats, everyone thought that he was really the one responsible for Morgenstern's musical success. Now, around April 2021, it got announced that Slava Merlo and Morgenstern would be splitting, so Morgenstern would not be making any more beats for Morgenstern, and he would entirely focus on his own music because he was tired of being in Morgenstern's shadow. And as of now, that's going absolutely great for him. There's no problem in this. It's amazing. He's doing so great. I mean, look, his tracks that he made, I would say, in many a sense, are more innovative than Morgenstern's tracks. And listening to him, you kind of see that they have the talent of tracks like Cadillac and Cristal Maillot. But why are these tracks so unsuccessful compared to all the Morgenstern tracks and compared to even his first track that came out basically like a couple of months after the split got announced? But okay, this split shocks a lot of people because they start thinking that since the genius is gone, Morgenstern is going to start stagnating and releasing trash. And for a while, nothing came out. I mean, something did come out, but they were features and there wasn't really much hype around them. They didn't get promoted and they just kind of came out and people listened to them. But then this track drops and fans hear the familiar Slava, что ты сделал? And they think to themselves, wow, did Slava break his promise? Is he back working with Morgenstern? Man, this will be an amazing track. And it was. It was really a banger. The likes of El Problema, the likes of Ice, and it was amazing. But then halfway through the track, Morgenstern says this. Заходите, люди, поиграть в War Thunder. Тут, бля, очень красиво. Алишерка стал дохуя богаче. War Thunder, большое спасибо. Танки, самолеты, вертолеты, корабль. Тут все есть, что тебе надо. Поскорее беги по ссылке в описании. Качай War Thunder прямо сейчас, а я приму ванну из бабок. Oh wow, so it was an ad for War Thunder all along. The fact that he hyped it up, the fact that he brought back his old producer, the fact that he actually put effort into this track made it sound amazing, and the fact that he made an expensive as frick music video was all to promote War Thunder, which, you know, as a game, as a video game connoisseur, I can say with experience that this game is hot garbage. Whoever plays this is, I mean, I used to also play garbage, but just like Why is this game so bad? And this is the single greatest advertisement I've ever seen in my life, because this track didn't flop, alright? No, it became the 5th most viewed track on his channel, currently having more than 96 million views. The video has more views than every single music video from his latest album, $1 Million Business. And this album, along with the videos, weren't some kind of quiet release. No, he was hyping up the album for months before it came out and spent months afterwards promoting it. He put so much money into crafting these complex music videos, and they still didn't manage to come even close to this War Thunder ad. The ad is slowly creeping up to Crystal Mayo, which is my favorite Morgenstern track, and every single time someone listens to this track or it gets played anywhere, the phrase will be repeated and War Thunder will be promoted once more. And so far that phrase got played over 96 million times. Incredible. Now, okay, so maybe the scheme wasn't entirely Morgenstern's original idea, and someone did it before, because since it came from a Russian, most likely ripped off. And there might be an even more impressive ad that tops this that I just forgot. But I'm talking about individual ads here, not ad campaigns, because that would obviously be more impressive. But as far as my memory serves, this is the single greatest ad someone has ever made. It impressed me the most, and I just wanted to tell you about it in this kind of video format that I've always wanted to do. Hopefully this video wasn't too weird. If it gets 10 likes, I'll do another one of these videos, and if it doesn't, well, I'll probably also do one of these videos because I have nothing else to do. But yeah, hope you guys are doing good. This was your boy Matthew here, and yeah, peace out.